bet any amount of money that at least 90% of the women who are walking around saying that they don't need a man, men are important, they're battling some form of trauma from past relationships, family dynamics, something that happened that skewed their perception of men, and they're responding in a way that they feel will protect them from being hurt again in the future. Now as an adult, I realize if you are a pretty woman and you have all of these great qualities that you're hiding from men because you feel like you can't be the best version of yourself or be vulnerable with men until they really prove themselves, until they break down all those walls, and then you can trust them, and then you can be your true self and be a great partner. You're pretty much leading with all of your physical attributes, and men aren't seeing that softer side of you, you know? Logically, men are going to want you for more of the physical reasons, sex, right? And if a man thinks that all you can offer is sex, they're not going to want to commit, and it creates this
self-perpetuating problem. When men hear a woman say, "I don't need a man," we know what that is. I will take that bet with her. We know that woman has been hurt in the past. So men, good caliber men, we stay clear of that woman. Why would we want to get into something with a woman just to prove to her that who we already are as men? Look. Why would we enter a relationship just to prove to a random woman that we are men? We know that we're men. We know that we're a real man. So why would we get into a relationship just to prove to you as a woman that we are a real man? No, we'll go to a healed and whole woman that rests in her femininity, that knows how to be a woman and knows how to let her man be the man. You don't have to run through any hoops. You don't have to Hulk smash any walls. You don't have to do any of that. We will go and find a woman that knows how to let a man be a man. Why would we fight with a woman just to prove that we are a man? We'll just go get a woman that we don't have to fight with and we will still be a man. It's human nature. We're going to take the path of least resistance. So if there's a lot of resistance, we're not talking about, having standards and, letting a man know that you have standards. We're not talking about that. We're talking about being difficult for no reason that's on the surface. We know when a woman is being difficult. It's because she has past trauma that she hasn't dealt with. We know that as men. So if a man is willing to get into a relationship with a woman that has past trauma that he has to deal with, that man is one of two things. He either is a dummy or he really loves you. It's possibly that he really loves you. He really wants to choose to love you. He might like you so much that he chooses to love you, despite of what he has to deal with while entering into a relationship with you. He chooses to love you anyways. But a whole put together man that got his stuff together, he's not going to just willingly just go with a woman that is not healed. And the way we can tell that a woman's not healed, when she says she don't need a man, when she does all these different terms, when she says, I'm strong, independent, I could do it all by myself and I don't need anybody. When she says these things, all the things that she listed in this video, we know what time it is as men. We know that woman is dealing with trauma that we didn't create. So why should we have to deal with it? So this is a tip for women. If you use these terms, it's a possibility, a high possibility, that you might be dealing with trauma. Go get your trauma fixed. Sit down on somebody's couch. Let a therapist help you navigate through the trauma and your feelings. Then get back on the dating market and try this thing again. Because all you're going to do with that trauma is hurt someone. But ultimately, hurt yourself. Because then you're going to build more walls. And more walls. And more walls for a guy to Hulk smash down. Just to get to the real you. But in the meantime, he's having sex. He might smash down a wall or two. But then he was like, I'm tired of, a man is not equipped to do this. Men are not equipped to do that. Then he leaves, or you leave him because he tired. He don't feel like doing it anymore. Now, you've had sex with the man. Now you're building more trauma with yourself, within yourself, because the man left, or the man don't want to try with you because you think that he abandoned the relationship. A whole lot of different stuff can happen. It goes deep. But a woman who is not healed, if she steps out into the dating market, all she is going to do is hurt someone else and ultimately hurt herself worse. Sit on somebody's couch. Deal with your trauma. Get healed. Then re-enter yourself in the dating market. Your future man, good man, will thank you. This is a tip for you ladies. If I gotta give y'all another one, it's gonna cost you. But in the meantime, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Till we meet again.
Sweatpants, hair tied, chillin' with no makeup on. That's when you're the prettiest. I hope that y'all take your own.